Hey guys, so we're back to part two of the video I made earlier, and we'll just go to the refinery section. I've already finished basically refining all day, and I've got some members to help. So I'll go on my daily rant of why we don't get anything for doing this. I'm sure I seen earlier when I was there around the blue cans. They were going up. I had a couple of them. I don't know if it came from this. I never noticed it. But just a reminder to get people to actually help because it's kind of frustrating. And also to remind people that if you've got 32 minutes, be careful you don't select an hour to speed up. It's extremely easy to do, and I do it pretty much every day, even though I remind you all. So, in the squad equipment area, and then we'll go to the blacksmith. We've got 2, 10, 17, 25, is that 52, I think? 52 cards we'll have to update. So technically these ones are garbage. So hopefully I think it's quite low for the purple, but we'll do the smaller ones first to get them out of the way. So here we go, so we've got 52 cards. Get that out of the way. 8 cards of the, what they call this, premium I think. So the only good thing is that we had 2 and 8, and basically we got garbage anyway. So now we're going to go to the epic. So in theory we have 17 of these cards. If we look at, I'm still doing the vests. I don't know why we have such a high premium or whatever you want to call it. It's just ridiculous. It should be at least a little bit more of the epic, seeing they're epic cards. And considering I'm level 20, I think, which is even more ridiculous. So we have 17 of these. So, I mean, even at 5%, you know, we should get 1 in 15 or whatever the math is. So we're hoping to get one legendary card. Well, I am. Game doesn't like me just now. Nine more to go. Michael, if you're watching this, stop laughing. So out of 27, how do you put it, legendary, common, premium, or what we call it, and then elite, we got none. So we're down to, we've got 25 of the legendary alloy. So using this percentage, to say theoretically 1 in 4, we should get 4 cards. I'm not overly enthusiastic because we got 0 out of 27 of the other ones. So let's go. I feel like I'm getting trolled by IGG at the moment. remember there's a supposed 1 in 4 chance we've got 1 card, which looks quite good. I just seen that quickly. So we've got 2 cards, looks pretty garbage. And we've got 3 cards. So theoretically, out of 25s, 8%, yeah, garbage. Right, so we'll just dismiss all that. We'll have a wee look at them now. So I'd already kind of saved my cards or had locked them in the previous video, so we'll have a proper look. So I'll just select the card and dismantle. I'm going to pick all the uncommon and all the normal cards, just not even look at them. And then we'll just go back actually. So now we'll go through the cards to see if there's anything kind of savable. All of these cards, quite ridiculous. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 25, 26 cards, 27 cards, I think. Right, so we'll just go through them and see how we go on. So garbage, 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 garbage. Can't actually believe how bad they were. I understand some bad. So zombie kill experience, just complete rubbish. That's my older card. Gathering speed, don't need that. Rider attack, garbage. Zombie kill experience, garbage. Range attack. Gathering speed, is that my old card I think? Or I've already got one of them, one of the two. Gathering bonus, 2.2, still kind of garbage. My old card. Range is garbage. Infantry attack, pretty much garbage. I mean, they're okay for the smaller cards and stuff. That's pretty decent. So what I'll do is I'll just get rid of some of these crap ones first, make it a wee bit easier. And I'll just select one. So I'll get rid of all the green versions because they were all rubbish anyway. So sometimes you can get a slightly higher version just so I can have a proper look. Now, in theory, the cards that I have that I want to keep are all locked, so you could tell the new ones. Sadly, IGV doesn't have a option to pick cards that aren't kind of locked, which would kind of make sense, so it would be easier to filter them because you just pick, I don't know, new cards or unlocked cards or locked cards or whatever. Okay, so we'll look at the unlocked card. So range squad defense at 3.1. We'll keep a hold of that one. So these are locked, so I've kept them for a reason. So range squad defense 2.2. We'll just get rid of it. I'll just do it from here actually. Scroll down the bottom. Actually, I don't want to do it from here. You can't see properly. We've got range squad defense 2.4. I'll leave that just now, but what we'll do is we'll just lock it. We've got infantry defense 1.9, so I'm going to just leave that kind of unlocked. Camouflage, a zombie kill experience? Do I have anything that's even handy? See, all these ones, you kind of really do nothing. I don't need two of them. There's no point in me making them any better. So I'm just gonna, I'll just dismantle that one. Kind of done it all backwards. We'll start at the bottom. Right, zombie kill experience. We'll just dismantle that one. Gathering bonus. Gathering speed. Zombie kill experience. So we'll get rid of these three. What was this one? Let's get rid of that as well. I wonder if I could select them all. Yeah, because they're all locked. Just get rid of them. Right. Trying not to be depressed. Come on, get the enthusiasm up. So essentially I'm back to slightly better cards. And we'll have a look at the legendary cards that we got. The whole three of them. So we got, I think there was one, now I've removed one. To get 3 legendary cards out of 52. So let's have a look. So we've got here, so we've got a fighting base card, which is just the generic, nothing special. And then we have infantry, squad, and rider, all kind of garbage. There's nothing that I would like to upgrade. There's no sellable factor or anything, so I'm just going to dismantle it. Next card, so we've got damage dealt to zombies 6.2, infantry squad attack 2.5, and squad basic attack damage. That's straight away I want this card. I don't think I've had that on any other one. I'll have a proper look later on, but I'm going to keep this card anyway. I'm not. It's kind of designed for me, but it's more designed for. I prefer riders, but I could still use the squad basic attack damage. The problem you have with this card is here, the zombie kill experience. So any of these things here are essentially going to be for upgrading another card. Now, I don't think I've seen that on any other card, so very limited anyway. So yeah, I'll keep that card. I don't know where the other new one was. Is this the new one? Obviously it can't be. So this is my other new card. So we've got basic attack damage and skill damage. These are just generic. Gathering bonus, which is just stupid. So my only options is to keep this for a rider based card. So let's just switch this to riders. Switch to legendary and also switch to vest. So I've got 5.9 attack. Now if you look at my other cards, I've got defensive and I've got defensive. So I've got 2 rider squad attack. Now if you just compare them both, so on this one, I've got rider squad attack of 4.8, squad load, which is, I don't know, it's handy for sieges or something, and then range squad defense, which is pretty much garbage for me. But this card is the opposite, 4.8 on this one, 5.9 on this one. I'm losing because of this. So what I'm going to do is this card, which is 4.8, I'm going to see if I can upgrade anywhere close to 5.9. So I'll just do that now before I change my mind as normal. So I have 4.8. I'm going to unlock and select this one. Now, I'll just have to go back 2 seconds to show you something. So at the moment, in theory, I'm better off just using this card simply for the buff. Realistically, because it doesn't make any difference. But what I prefer to do, is what I want to do, is try and get more out of this card and lose the gathering buff. So back we go again, smelt, pick that card. Now we're going to upgrade the Rider Squad attack anywhere from 4.8 up until 5.9, but we do lose the 5.9 card. Here we go. So we went from 4.8 to 5.1, which is pretty garbage, but we're kind of getting used to that just now. Right, so we'll go back to the beginning. So essentially we got maybe one of these if you were lucky. We got an upgrade of that from 4.8 to 5.1, so 0.3 of attack for Rider Squad attack. Ironically, that I'm not using, but which will be good because I could just switch out the defensive version of it and then add the attack version of it if I want to. And then the other card, which was a bit intriguing, the reason I'm saying it's intriguing is that if I look at my infantry one, so the only other card I got basic attack damage is for the weapon. So now I've got that one, but it's also got a 2.5 attack. So if I look at my infantry vests, it's easy for me to say. My vest at the moment is 3.4 and 3.3. So now I'm at the stupid quandary of I don't want to get rid of that. So now I'm stuck. Well, not necessarily stuck, but it means this becomes kind of obsolete now. So the only option I've got is to upgrade this. Now I have to maybe upgrade this with something better in the future, or essentially I'm with a dead card. So I have no interest in skill damage on zombies, zombie kill experience, damage dealt to zombies, squad basic attack. So yeah, it's good for, I don't know, putting in the like a fighting based version of like for horde event or whatever you want to call it. But realistically, yeah, it's a decent card for killing zombies, but nothing kind of later game what you might do with it, you know. But I'm going to keep it, so because what I'll do is all the cards that I'm going to kind of delete or get rid of, I'll use that to kind of update that and make some sort of ultimate fighting damage dealt to zombie basic ninja card. Anyway, so I'm just going to select manage to see what I've got. I've got 2,266. So I'm going to go back to my rider cards. So I've already got that one up quite high. We'll get this one now. I'll have a look at just upgrading this just to annoy people. But I've got rider squad attack and zombie damage. I'm just going to manage, and then we'll go from 1.7 to 1.8, 1.7 to 1.8. We'll go from 1.8 to 2, 1.8 to 2, and now we only have 616. I don't think I have any other options. It's just telling me I've got a different card. But the next upgrade I can do would be I need 400. So looking back at the squad equipment, and the bags were kind of quite cleaned up a bit. We've got a couple of cards for the future, a couple of cards that are intriguing to make some sort of zombie ninja card. And apart from that, I'm not going to say it was terrible, but it certainly wasn't good. And considering, I mean, that's 122 cards combining yesterday and today, and collectively we got 9 legendary cards, and out of 122 cards, we've basically kept 3 cards. I'm not sure how good people's math are that are watching this, but and I spent hours collecting these and changing them, forging them, going through these. I mean, even this video was 20 minutes. That's because I'm gabbing on. But it's very hard to get motivated. I mean, I've been monitoring the refining area and collecting my cards as soon as this. I've even purchased the wee £5 thing to upgrade. Now I'm doing these stupid protection things for kind of like no reason. Well, apart from helping your colleagues, but I'm still finding it extremely hard to get motivated for the whole refinery. Anyway, that's my wee rant over for the day. Thank you very much for watching, and Michael, stop laughing. It was only 52 cards this time. Hope you all have a nice night.